If you can see, by rotating all of these triangles, we've created parallelograms in there. We've also created other figures, trapezoids, parallel lines, congruent triangles, all that good stuff. Okay, what we're going to focus on today is our parallelogram. So if you notice, if I connect this and this, I have my little parallelogram there. Okay, I have just now taken that and moved it over here. To review, we have a bunch of congruent angles. So here, this green angle was the same as this green angle. I then have the blue and the red angles right here. That became congruent. That makes this angle here and this angle here congruent, as well as an A prime. You will notice that my two triangles, they are the same triangle, I just rotated around that midpoint in the center. And so the sides and the angles of a line. These are parallelograms. A, B, A prime, and C create my parallelogram. What I need you guys to do is, based on our rotations, is explain to me all of the properties we know of parallelograms. Because I was able to rotate my triangle and create a parallelogram. So write down any properties that you notice that would apply to all parallelograms. Congruent. Okay, since my triangle is rotated around that midpoint, this triangle rotated over here, so this side is congruent to this side. That makes BA congruent to A prime C, and BA congruent to AC. So we need to write down opposites. Sides are congruent. That tells me that B, A prime, is congruent to AC. And AB is congruent to A prime C. Yes. Any other things that we see? Yes?
Opposite sides are parallel.
That's right. Hold on a second. Boomer? Okay, well that's just the rotation, is you'll have two congruent triangles. Brandon, what were you going to say?
Opposite sides are parallel.
Opposite sides are parallel. They're not only congruent, but they're also parallel. that means that BA is parallel, BA prime, sorry, is parallel to AC. And AB is parallel to A prime C. Okay, do you have anything else? Very good. Okay, with some of the interior angles of a quadrilateral, or a parallelogram in this case, we'll add to 360 because there's two triangles. And each triangle adds 180. All the angles add 180. So you have two of them, that means we're going to add 360. Some of the interior angles of the parallelogram add 300 degrees. Yeah, that means the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle A prime plus the measure of angle B, sorry, not B, A prime plus the measure of angle A prime C A equals 360 degrees. Anybody come up with anything else?
Opposing angles are equal.
Okay. Opposite angles. Are congruent. That's why I color coordinated them. So angle A and A prime are congruent. And angle AB A prime and angle A prime CA are congruent. Angle A prime, congruent. Angle A. Do you have any others? Two more to come up with. Okay, how are A and A prime related? They're definitely not congruent, right? One's obtuse and one's acute. Okay, we look back here. We notice that this is a green angle, right? These green angles are the same. So what do I know about this? Equals 180. So A prime and A prime are supplementary. They add 180. Any questions over that? So we call those consecutive. Angles are supplementary. Any questions over that? That means the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle ABA prime equals 180. And then the measure of angle ABA prime plus the measure of angle A prime equals 180. And we have two others that would do the same thing. So all the way when the ones that are right next to each other, all the angles that are right next to each other, are supplementary angles. They add 180. Any questions over that? Yes?
I add another one.
Okay, what other one do you think?
The line from BC creates angle bisector.
No, it doesn't.
I know, right?
We can't conclude and we actually can say that it's not in this case, because this is that angle, right?
Oh, no, not that one.
Here, this is the same thing. This is our red angle here, and these are our blue angles here. So these two are not converged to each other. Sometimes they can be, but they are not always in parallelogram. In a rhombus, they are, just so you know. Okay, the one that we don't have, that you probably won't come up with, is if I create another diagonal here. We're drawing a diagonal. Have this be E. I draw the two diagonals, and the diagonals bisect each other. Okay, the diagonals bisect each other. Any questions over that? Okay, that means that BE is congruent to EC. And AE is congruent to EA prime. This is all the information that we need to know about parallelograms. We need to memorize this. We need to know it, just like we need to know all of that information about triangles that we learned and all of the information about parallelograms. Okay? It'd be really good for you guys to make some flashcards with all of this information to help you remember. Okay? Because some of us do not memorize very well. So you might want to. Okay, so what I want you guys to do right now is do A for me. Okay, so most of us could come up with the measure of angle D was also 59 degrees. So those are opposite angles, or congruent. Write it down. In parallelogram. Opposite angles are congruent in parallelogram. Then we have consecutive. Are supplementary. That means they equal 180. So 59 plus the measure of angle B equals 180. So the measure of angle B equals 121. That makes the measure of angle C also 121. So those are opposite angles as well. Any questions over that? Oh my God. Okay, so now we're at our next one. We want to find the measure of angle B, B, B. We do this quite a few different ways. Any ideas? Very good. So this is my unknown here. Okay, so this angle right here, we're going to call X for now. Okay, because consecutive angles are supplementary. That would be this whole angle, and this whole angle should add to 180. So I can have 79 plus 35 plus the smaller angle that I don't know should all equal 180. So I'm going to combine those right there. It's going to give me 114 plus x equals 180. I'm going to subtract the 114 and get x equals 66. 66 degrees. So the measure of angle B, CD, equals 66 degrees. Any questions over that? Okay, next one. John, any idea on how I can set my equation here? Okay, those are sides. And sides don't equal 180, that's only angles equal 180. Okay, so again, angles equal 360. So we're not dealing with angles here, we're dealing with sides. So sides can be as big or as small as we want them to be. Yeah? Yeah. They're opposite sides, so they're equal to each other. Okay, so those are opposite sides. Opposite sides are congruent. That gives me 5x minus 3 equals 4x plus 12. Now I'm just going to solve and move all my variables to one side. Subtract the 4x. Add the 3. Okay, 4x, or 5x minus 4x, we just said. Negative 3 and positive 3 cancel out. 4 and negative 4x cancel out. And 12 plus 3 is 6. So that is my x. But it didn't ask me for x. It asked me to find BA. So then I have to plug it in. So BA equals 5x minus 3. So I'm going to plug in 15 for my x. So BA equals 5 times 15 is 75, minus 3 is 70. Any questions over that? Okay, next. Okay, this next one, BC is this whole thing here. BC is 16. And EC is right here. And it's 2x minus 4. Any ideas on how I can write an equation? Yeah? Okay, does that whole thing, does 2x minus 4 equal 16? What does 2x minus 4 equal? Okay, again, that's an angle, not a segment. Now, angles, 8 and y 8. Why does it equal 8? Okay, but why did you cut it in half? Okay. Justin, why?
Oh, this is all from these three.
Yes. Yeah. It's not an angle bisector. It's a segment bisector. Okay. We really need to know the difference between angles and segments. Okay, so 2x minus 4 equals 8, because the diagonals bisect each other. So we have 2x minus 4 equals 8. You add 4 to both sides. You get 2x equals 12. So x equals 6. Next one's fairly easy. Find BE. What's BE? BE equals 9. Sorry, you don't need a line above it. Okay, any questions over this? In the parallelogram WXYZ, measured angle W is 50 degrees more than the measured angle X. Get the parallelogram WXYZ, find the measures of each interior angle, then label each angle with a dimension. So we draw a parallelogram. And I'll label it WX, Y. Remember, they have to go in a particular pattern. So if you start here, the next one has to be X, Y, Z. Or you can go other way and get W, X, Y, Z that way. They have to go in order.